for sore feet.
Hi,
Come on
Mom.
in.
Thank you.
Can I get something for you?
No, thanks. Well, I was walking around. I thought I'd stop by for a while.
Oh, well, I just read about your show in the paper, about how successful it is, and about how people have to wait for months just to get in the waiting line to be in the audience.
I've been kind of thinking about giving up the show.
Why would you say a thing like that?
Well, first of all, I don't feel very good about asking people to send in their hard-earned money. And I don't care if it's for charities or whatever. And secondly, I sure don't belong in front of a camera telling people what to do with their lives.
Oh, you know what you sound like? You sound like a man who's having women problems. That's it, isn't it?
Isn't what?
You're having women problems. Who is it?
It's not women problems. I'm just acting like a complete idiot, that's all.
Well, there's only one thing that makes a man act like a complete idiot. It isn't Felicia, is it?
And what makes you say that?
Well, sugar, I've got eyes. Lucy's right about one thing. Felicia's the only person you've been attracted to since you came to Port Charles. Felicia's married, and she's happily married, and she is married to Tony's brother, and don't forget it.
It's not what you're thinking, Mama. And for your information, she may not be so happily married either.
Colton, you didn't.
Mama, she just got a call from the government, and they told her that not only is Frisco missing, but they think he's dead.
Well, yeah, Lucy told me about that. What's that got to do with you?
It's so stupid. I mean, I saw her down on the docks with some guy. He had his arm around her, and, well, I just jumped to conclusions. Turns out that he was there when she got the news about Frisco, and he was just comforting her. But I didn't see it that way. I mean, I was hurt. I mean, it's the same exact way that I always used to react. Selfish.
You mean jealous?
Well, maybe a little, honey. All I do know is that I swore to myself that I was never going to behave like I did before.
Before what, son?
Just something overseas. I mean, if you could have seen the look in her eyes when I told her why I wasn't calling her back, and I mean, the way she looked at me, and she had every single right to look.
One thing at a time. What happened overseas?
I changed, that's all.
I know that.
Well, at least I thought I had changed until Felicia.
You know something? There's one thing about this old Colton and new Colton stuff. Now, I've noticed the change in you since you came back from the military. Lucy's noticed it, too. She's even said that to me. But I don't think you ought to throw all the old Colton out with the bathwater. Now, the Colton I know wouldn't give up this easily. Be my guest.
You have reached Devane Donnelly Investigations. The office is closed for the day, but if you will leave your name and your telephone number, your call will be returned in the morning. Thank you.
Hi, Felicia, this is Colton. If you're there, I really wish you'd pick up the phone. I need to talk to you. I know you don't want to talk to me, but I just want to apologize. I mean, if you could pick up the phone, honestly, believe me, I will not fail you twice. Felicia, are you there? Please pick up the phone. I'm sorry.
Well, I just came to check the messages and file the files.
Was there a message from Pine Woods?
No, there's nothing.
Oh, no. Well, I suppose that means I don't have to hang around. That'll please Robin. Did Sean ring? Anything about Cheryl?
He was here when I came in.
Oh.
He said that her condition was serious, but he couldn't go into details. He doesn't know.
Dear.
We mostly talk about Frisco, though.
Has he found something out?
No. But Sean agreed to go to Washington with me. We're going to pry the WSB and see if we can get anything out of them.
He's going to take you with him?
Yeah, well, he didn't like the idea at first.
Neither do I.
Well, it's not debatable. It's nothing that you, Robert, or Sean wouldn't do for each other. There's no difference.
You aren't trained for this kind of work.
I know. That's where Sean comes in. I know I don't know anything about this, but I'm going to be there, and I'm going to go. I have to go. And I'm going to find out what happened to Frisco.
I cannot believe that I'm it's early.
You promised me we'd be on the first plane to Washington, so those are the reservations that we made.
Well, I've heard the red eye. What do you call this one? The raw eye? Huh?
Mr. Kinley had appointments this afternoon, so this morning was his best time.
You're right, sweetheart. You're right. You're right.
I just hope that Mr. Kinley can tell us where Frisco was when he was MIA and presumed dead.
You know, honey, he's gone way over the line by telling you that much. Why don't you just let it go for a while, huh?
No. Because I have to put him someplace in my mind. I can't go on thinking that he's in limbo or something. If he's dead, then I have to know where he was when he died. And then I'll know, son, I'll know.
I know. Look at me. Don't jump to conclusions, okay?
Okay. I just want to know where he was last seen.
All right, that's fair enough. Now, let's go down to Washington and, twist a few arms, huh? All right. Up to you.
Okay.
Wow. I hope Cheryl's okay.
Oh, yeah, me too. Well, looks like we might just be on our own today.
Nothing we can't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Hey. Do I detect a little self-doubt there?
Did you ever have one of those days when you didn't know if you could sing? I mean, if you thought that you were going to completely forget all the words to your song?
Yes, I have.
Well, was it a song that really meant something to you? Something that, like your favorite song in the whole world?
Yes. This happened.
So what did you do?
I just opened my mouth and hit one note, and each note followed the next one, and then the words followed after that.
So just take a step and let it happen, huh?
Colton, does this have to do with Felicia? I mean, she told me what happened.
Oh.
Yeah. And I kind of don't blame her for being upset.
Yeah, no, believe me, neither do I.
I told her I thought she was overreacting a little bit.
You did?
Yes.
Well, what did she say?
Well, I told her I thought you were a nice guy and that if she gave you half a chance, you know, you could explain everything, that it was a mistake or a misunderstanding.
It was, completely. I mean, I was totally in the wrong.
Okay, then why don't you just tell her?
I've been trying to get a hold of her for... You're right. I have to just sit her down. I'll do it today, after the show.
Well, she's not going to be here today.
She's not coming?
No, she's in Washington with Sean Donnelly.
Well, what's she doing in Washington?
Well, she wants to find out where Frisco was last seen, alive.
Oh.